Peace and faith, fam. Welcome back to another episode of Spoken Sean. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Sean Walker. Each and every morning I get up here and lay down my life on the cross in front of you guys. Humility before honor. I know how my flesh get. I must seek first God. I must pray. I must study. I must get out of the world and stay in the kingdom. I know how I can get, and the only way I do it is to do these things that you tell me to do, which is speaking your word to people that don't know you, people don't care about you, because it doesn't matter about them. You are to be obedient, and that's all I'm here to do. I'm not here to build a brand. I'm here to share the anointing, and that drip is going to come through this phone and hit you right in your big old head, and it's going to help you. If something I say changes your life or light bulbs pop up, follow. In the next 3 minutes or less, I'm going to say something that you never heard before in a way that God wanted you to hear it. This isn't me speaking. This is the power of God. I never learned how to swim. That's today's title. I really never learned how to swim. I'm still in swimming lessons. I'll be reading from 2 Samuel 22:17 through 20 in the NLT if you would like to follow. He reached down from heaven and rescued me. He drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemies, from those who hated me and were too strong for me. They attacked me, but at the moment when I was in distress, the Lord supported me. He led me to a place of safety. He rescued me because he delights in me. Here's what I heard. I didn't grow up swimming. I never learned how to properly breathe in water. I never figured out how to tread water, stay afloat, or rest without sinking. So I wasn't just drowning in the natural. I was drowning in the spirit, not physically, but spiritually. And God forbid I get in real water. I'm definitely going to drown and go under quick. But I was already deep in sin, deep in anxiety, deep in confusion. I didn't even know what depression was. I just knew I was at the bottom of my thoughts, heavy, dark, and quiet. And then I stopped fighting. I stopped trying to swim in my own strength. I stopped struggling with my current version of self. That's when God, not a preacher, not a parent, not a podcast, not a celebrity, but God himself reached down and pulled me out of fear, out of anxiety, out of depression, out of the mess I had made and the lies I had believed. And then he breathed a fresh breath of air into my lungs, and I heard him say, "You are my son and I love you. Nothing can change that, but you are so much greater than how you've been acting. Now I anoint you. I will create in you a clean heart, and I will renew the right spirit in you." I realized something that God doesn't save people who don't need saving. If you're still trying to save yourself, he'll wait. But the moment you surrender, that's when he's going to show up and show out. Stop fighting who you're called to be. Let the Spirit of God have his way in your life. He's been there the whole time. You just didn't always know it or always feel it. Let me ask you something. Do you know God's touch? Not a church service, not a song, but his touch. A man or woman can trigger you, but God's touch will transform you. It'll change your taste buds, shift your attitude, and expose the truth. 10 times out of 10, I'll bet on God because he makes a way, always has and always will. And the only people doubting that God can make a way are the ones that's standing in his way. I hope this message encouraged you. Have a blessed day. Hit the follow button. I'm doing this each and every day, giving you that anointing. Can you catch the overflow? Have a blessed day.